Hello, folks. I'm Detroit Miracle. Yes, and indeed. Right now, I am here to review the trailer for the 1994 movie called The Bible slash Jacob. It's part of a series, a biblical series that shows famous people of the Bible and their stories, of course. And this, I know they produce maybe 7, 10 movies as far as what I saw on the list. Yeah, I'm always out on the hunt for ancient biblical epic films of the past. And you know why this is going to surprise people is because when you go to modernized churches and you hear the sermon preached from the Bible, the word, and you know when the stuff was written down or when the stuff happened thousands of years ago. So you're curious about the customs of that era and, you know, and the happenings and goings on directly. Because if you read in the Bible entirely, you want to put the pictures with the words. You can visualize in your mind, but only to a certain extent. So yeah, when biblical epics come around, people tend to want to see them up close. Okay, then they could put those visuals with the Bible books in terms of what they're reading, the books and the verses, of course. Oh yeah, it happened like this just as I read it, okay? Well, so I'm going to sit down and review the trailer for this movie that I most recently reviewed by watching its trailer. Of course, it's a very ancient looking movie like many of the other biblical style films or epics. Okay. It's starting off. It looks like it's summertime now in that region. It looks like large barren plains and fields of the ancient world. Things are very clear and bright. The film isn't motioning or moving, so they didn't add many effects, but still everything looks clear. I believe that's Jacob that they're showing. And someone is telling Jacob that he had a firstborn brother, so he isn't in line to inherit a certain type of succession or something because he's not the firstborn. Now it's showing Jacob travel out about on some kind of journey or destination. They're walking through the ancient regions of the world as they were, excuse me. All right. There's a woman who's appearing with the character that plays Jacob. I believe she's a love interest or love interest. Now a baby is shown being born next. Okay. All right, the motioning, now it's a little bit of motioning. And when they do that, they want you to think about something in terms of what's happening, like the state of mind and the circumstances of the moment, of course. Yeah, motionings make you reflect too. All right. This is very biblical because they're mentioning biblical things in this trailer in terms of references and statements. All right, folks. I had a good time watching this trailer, I must say, so I might check this movie out. But the decision for you to check it out is on your own. Indeed. All right, let me know how you feel about this one.